Hello everybody, how we doing? Hope we're doing well. So today I'm actually just going to go over the benefits of having a outdoor cat and the things that I noticed between how it benefits them and how it benefits you as an owner as well. So the first thing I like to talk about is how it builds their confidence. Thomas here, he was a very shy, skittish cat when I first got him, and he just used to hide all the time. He was very scared of everything, every little sound, so he was not very a sociable cat. Slowly but surely, I started letting him outside, and his confidence grew where he's not afraid of small sounds anymore, because when you're outside, you have to get used to the new sounds. You got to get used to the new smells. You got to get used to the new textures. So for him to feel the grass for the first time, or for him to hear a fire truck for the first time, it got him to realize that, no, I have nothing to be afraid of. So that's how it built his confidence. The second thing I'd like to talk about is how it helped his personality really shine. Like I said, he was a very skittish cat, and now he's very spoiled, very demanding, and what Thomas wants, he gets. His personality did a whole 360 turnaround from when I first adopted him from a really bad situation, and I'll go through that in another video at a different time. I'm also going to talk about how it helps him stay happy and healthy. So with a lot of indoor cats, I noticed is that they tend to gain weight, they tend to sleep all day, and they tend to not be very mobile, and they just mosey around the house. So with outdoor cats, they're constantly chasing mice, chasing butterflies, climbing trees. So they're constantly using their mobility, they're constantly using their mental mobilities. They're keeping their, just basically just staying active all around between their body and their mind. So they're basically getting the exercise and the stimulation that they really wouldn't get inside or outside. So that's kind of where I feel like that's also the other thing, is it does help them stay happy and healthy. Also, all my cats are frontlined, all my cats are microchipped, all my cats have collars, so that way they all know that, hey, they do have ohms, don't worry about it. But most of the time my cats stay in the yard, because we built that bond where they tend to just be like, okay, we're going to stay in the yard. Also, if you live in a good area, like I said, outdoor time bonding is not good for everybody. Where I live, all my neighbors, they love the cats. So it's also like they're keeping a watchful eye, almost like, babysitters to the cats. So if I'm ever looking for them, my neighbors will be like, oh yeah, they're in my backyard, or oh yeah, they're over here with us, or any of those things. So I always have good neighbors. And plus, they love the cats too, so they never use any pesticides or anything like that, because they care about the cats and they don't want to see anything happen to them. So if you live in a good area like that, with no cars, stuff like that, I would definitely recommend doing this. If you do not, I would recommend either, maybe trying some leash training or catio and see if this works for you.